Sandra Waldrop. Welcome in. You are watching Kingdom Acres. Oh, it is almost 3:45 in the afternoon. This is my live on Craft Around the Clock. All of the holiday things, the crafts, the decor, all of the fanciness is in full throttle. I'm seeing it everywhere and I am loving it. I am a Christmas gal. We listen to Christmas music 365 days a year. We might take a week off the beginning of the year, but by the mid to late January, we're back at it. We don't get tired of it. We do not. But I'm kind of a funny person where I like Christmas music, Christmas feel, but I want the pumpkin. I want my pumpkin spice coffee. I want my pumpkin spice smelly goods. I want everything to smell like cinnamon. I mean, I like peppermint, but it's kind of like, it's not something that feeds my soul. Hi, Miss Tracy. How are you? So today we have a super cool and fun thing that I think y'all will really enjoy. And I don't know how long it's going to take me. So we're going to get right to it. These little gingerbread house things are at the Dollar Tree. Okay, so I got 2 of these. And then I got 3 of these. All right. They are, I think they're still $1.25. I'm not sure. It depends on where you are, what Dollar Tree is trying to finagle out of your bank account. Okay. I don't know. It just depends on you and where you're at. But these are wall shelf kits. I really just want the wood. So I'm going to open these up. I'm going to take the wood out. If I'm able to do so. I'm able to get this plastic off. Thank you. Yes, scissors may help. No guarantee. Because I don't want to, it's just like shrink wrapped. Y'all, I promise I'm a capable human being most of the time. Not when it comes to opening packages or baby gates. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. Okay, but I'm going to explain to you what we're doing with all of these supplies. All right. During Christmas time, it is so much fun to get together with family and friends and have hot cocoa and good food and all those things. Okay, charcuterie galore, right? Like, if there were ever a season for the charcuterie, Christmas would be the season. We see 10,000 ways to do fruit and cheese charcuterie, candy, s'mores charcuterie, hot chocolate charcuterie. Hey, Glinda. Hey, Miss Brenda. How are you? So we are making a fun little tray. In my mind, I'm seeing this with like hot chocolate, like cups and glass and like the jars of toppings and different ingredients, marshmallows and M&Ms and sprinkles and whipped cream and sugar overdose is what I'm seeing when I look at this and envision it in my mind. And my 10-year-old is over here with a big smile shaking her head yes, as though we are really going to do this. I'm gonna try to resist. Hey, Miss Cynthia, Pat, Fatima, welcome on in, y'all. So I've got these cool little things, these pieces of wood and the reason why I got these instead of just getting like the wood from Dollar Tree is purely the size. I just wanted it long. I wanted it about this length, okay? That long, so I can put these at either end, right? And then we'll have our sides that come up a good amount, a fair amount. And then you can put like the little tins inside with your hot chocolate packets or, you know, your little tins of toppings and things, spoons and whatnot, and then maybe have your cups off to the side and your hot water off to the side, or however you want to do it. But I thought this would be a really cool addition for a party. Hey Amanda, how are you? So anyways, we're gonna get to painting, but first I want to just fill in this little hole here on all of my things. And I don't know if this is exactly, this is like lightweight spackle from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna press it in and smooth it out, and then there we go. See, and that hole is filled. That's all you need, is just a little spackle on your finger, and that should do it. That should be enough. Try not to get too wild with it, because it may want to go places. Okay, and I'm just gonna continue on doing that with my boards as well. You can stain and seal these if you want. I will likely put down some parchment to keep food off of this wood, unless I do decide to actually like seal it, just because I don't know how well it'll wash, and I don't know about like the food safety of this spackling stuff. So it's kind of a two-way street there. You just want to make sure that you're protecting your product here and your food safety on the other end of that. My daughters do food challenge with 4-H, and so they've really got me thinking, you know, reading all that literature and stuff that they kind of have to go through. It really kind of made me think more about food safety. My son, when he was younger and learning how to cook, he knew how to make me laugh. Aw, thank you, Miss Brenda. He would always make me laugh because he'd be like, what did he say? He was like, salmonella is a myth. He's just cracking jokes, you know, just being the silly pants. But he would say that all the time when he was like, I don't know, 14, 15. He would say that. He's a goof. He is a goof. So I'm just filling these in. Last hole there. Last hole. Okay. And I'm not really too worried about these holes, but I just, due diligence, right? Just making sure I have all my bases covered. Try not to get spackling on my pants. I think spackling washes right out though. It seems like something that would wash right out. Does it not? Aw, thank you, New Creations. What is your name? I don't know. Okay, so I went to the doctors, and I have an excuse for not knowing everybody's names, okay? I have low iron and low vitamin D, and it makes my brain all wackadoo. I know that that is not a medical term, but it is for me, okay? That is my official diagnosis that I have diagnosed myself with, is wackadoo. And, oh, okay. I was like, where are all of my paints? I had all my paints out. They're over here. Who is so silly? Okay, we've got, on here we have lights burnt in. I'm not a fan of the lights, so we won't be doing the lights. I want this to be primitive looking-ish. So we're probably going to do a few different shades of brown, and then the white on top for the snow. Brenda, okay, hi. Miss Liz, how are you? Thank you. So sweet of you. I appreciate y'all supporting me, supporting my page. Y'all really encourage me. You do. You know, sometimes we really fight these algorithms and things, and y'all really encourage me to keep on going. It can get discouraging on this end of the camera when it feels like you're talking to yourself, you know? So I just want to thank you guys for always being there, being my trusty friends. So Mondays are supposed to be my stay at home and rest day, and I left here at 11 o'clock to go run errands, and I didn't get home until after 1. Can you believe that? It's always when I plan to be home, it's like, well, the dogs are out of dog food, the horses are out of feed, the cow needs this, etc., etc. I'm like, well, since I'm out, I may as well grab this. And before you know it, the whole day has just gone. But I don't know. I don't believe I live in an area where I can get like Walmart to deliver to my house. I've looked, and it could absolutely be it could be user error on my side of things, but we also live way out in the county, so I don't think that we can get Walmart to deliver out here. Otherwise, y'all, I am just gonna order everything. Now, if I could get the feed store to deliver to me, aw, thank you, Miss Jackie. If I could get the feed store to deliver to my house, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic, because then I wouldn't have to go anywhere. I could just stay here and play with my chickens and work in my garden and visit all of my little things outside, my baby duckies and all the things. I think I told y'all we got 2 new baby duckies, and they are just the cutest. I have them right now in a little rabbit hutch out front. So I can see them through my window at all times in the living room. I know they're safe. I know if they look, you know, sad or whatever, like maybe they're out of water to splash around, and they go through so much water splashing around, and we've got the bunny right below them, but there's like a tray. So hello, Miss Irma. So the bunny's protected from the water, but I could only imagine if that tray wasn't there to protect the rabbit, things would get crazy fast. All right. Now, I was counting on my daughter to be out here with me so that she could go and get me all the things that I did not think to get before my live because I was too busy, like, I want to say I was doom scrolling, but I was not. I scrolled for a little bit, and then I helped my daughter with her math. We've switched over to hopefully an easier math for her. So we'll see. We'll see. With homeschool kids, you just kind of have to find what works best for you and what works best for your kid. Because if you were just trying to stick with a curriculum that is making everyone cry, there's no point in it. There's better stuff out there for you. It just depends on the way you teach and your child learns. You have so many things to do, but your couch calls and you're done for the day. I wish I could do that. Okay. So with what's going on with me health-wise, I was like, okay, I'm going to rest, right? So can't remember if it was Friday or Saturday, but I was like, today is going to be my rest day. I'm going to rest. And then I am texting like 3 of my best friends, and I'm like, hey guys, guess what? I have an idea for a new business. I lay down, my mind does not stop. It just doesn't stop. This is dark chocolate. This one was nutmeg brown. Now I'm moving on to some dark chocolate. We're just gonna brown this up and see where we go. I kind of think maybe I should paint. You know what? I'm gonna open this because I've already gone to battle with it. Okay, I'll leave that there, and then I'm gonna do the top part of this other one. The bigger project I plan for my lives, the faster the time seems to go, y'all. I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I really want to finish it on this live with y'all, but I am thinking that's probably not going to happen. But if it does not, I will end the live, and then I will I'll record the rest. But I think I can take up to an hour. So if I need to take an hour, I will, just so that I don't have to like cut and edit so much. But if at the end of my 45 minutes, y'all don't feel like you have to stay, you guys can always come back and visit me, or just come back and watch the end of the replay. I think that's how we're doing things now. I hope I'm right. I don't want to get in trouble. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Getting all the brown. Okay, trying to make sure I'm not missing any comments up here. So anyways, the girls have a county 4-H meeting tonight. I think I'm going to see if my oldest daughter can take them to that so that I can stay home and just like cook and relax and spend time with my husband. You know, when you're going constantly, even though your husband is there with you for all of it or most of it, you're still like, it's not like quality time with your husband, right? So you start to miss each other. Want to just stare at each other's faces and make googly eyes, you know? So romantic. He knew what he was marrying, okay? He knew who I was when he asked me to marry him. He knew going in. His eyes were fully wide open to the wackadoo he was asking for, so. Let's see. I'm just getting all this top part covered with the brown. Really want this to be very gingerbread, primitive gingerbread looking. And you know what you could do? My chalk markers are not in here with me. They're actually out in the car, but you could do some chalking on this after everything is on. I love the look of chalk markers, or if you have like a white paint marker, you could go over this with some of that. But I'm thinking that that would look really cool. Doing some old-timey designs would be really cool. Okay. All right. So there's that. Yes. Gotta make you. Yes, Angie. Yes, absolutely. Gotta make each other laugh. You can't always be serious and talking about bills. Ugh. That's the worst. That is the worst thing ever, having to talk about bills. Whoever invented bills, I'm not a fan. Like, why? Why is that a thing? I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. There's this reel. I think it's like from one of the Yellowstone. I think. I don't know. This is what I've been told. But it's like back in the olden days, and the guy's like at an outside. I'm sure you guys have seen this reel. It was really popular. But he's like talking to a sales guy. The sales guy's trying to sell them a washing machine and a refrigerator. And he's like, so you rent us, or rent them the things. So you rent us the things that take electricity, and then you sell us the electricity, and before you know it, we're spending all our time working for you instead of ourselves. And I was like, oh, wow. That's exactly what happened. All of the modern day luxuries turned into bills. It was a trap. It was a trap. Isn't that crazy? Some luxuries are fine, right, though? Like, it is nice having air conditioning. Air conditioning is that. I'm just wondering, where is the line? This is the current day conundrum. Because I want to be a homesteader, and I want to be somewhat self-sufficient, I guess. But I also want the freedom of, I don't know. I just want freedom. Not having to pay all them bills. I keep trying to tell my husband to quit spending all my Amazon money on bills. Speaking, there we go. That's how far we are right there. Speaking, what did I say they are? Comforts. They're comforts, right? Makes life just a little bit easier for me to be able to just purchase online. Are y'all doing most of your Christmas shopping online, or how are you doing that? Are y'all going to grocery stores? Are y'all going to stores? Y'all going to do some in-store shopping this year, or just order everything online? We have a tendency to order a lot online. My husband gets hotel points, and apparently he's able to do something with the hotel points to where he can use it on Amazon. And so we've done that. We have done that in the past. Hello, Miss Sheila. Did I tell you hello? Did I miss you popping in? I see Miss Irma saying hello to you. I must have missed you. So we will most likely do some Amazon shopping, giving the man our money. Oh, goodness gracious. Y'all didn't know what y'all were signing up for today. All my crazy mumblings and jumblings. The crazy mumbling jumblings. Okay, so I'm just kind of going around the bottom, making it kind of, and I don't know if I'll keep that brown or if I'll go over it with white. We'll see. We'll see, because I think that's supposed to be kind of snowy right there, but I could do some snow over it. We'll see. We shall see. And it's however you want to paint this, you know. Your project will be your project. Oh, how are we going? Oh my gosh. Wait. No, I have until 4:30. Okay. I was thinking 4:15. I was like, what? You're going to the store, Miss Glenda? I would like, here's the thing. I like to do shopping with my husband. I love to go. We go up to Sugarland, if y'all know where that is. It's like right on the edge of Houston. And he takes me to Cheesecake Factory. Yes. We go and we shop at the mall there, and we go to Cheesecake Factory. And that's like our little annual Christmas shopping date. So that is, it's something that I look forward to every year, having our little time out together, the lights in the store windows and the crisp air and Christmas music in the background, and the people, you know, all in their outfits and their bags, and him holding my hand and, you know, getting all excited about something that he sees at the store for the kids. And I don't know, it's just so sweet and magical. Aw, thank you. Welcome in, Angie. So he, you know, it's just a fun time with the two of us, and he always makes me feel super special when we go out doing our Christmas shopping and we get to like devote time to something that we, you know, we're doing for the kids, but we get to have that time together. So I love that part of Christmas. And then we always do our day out with the family, our evening out with the family. I'll make like a quick dinner and stuff and hot chocolate sometimes, and we'll take our hot chocolate in the car on the road, and we will go and look at Christmas lights. Last year we went to Pecan Grove, which is not too far from us, and it was the first time that my son did not go with us, and so of course I cried a little bit, but my daughter's boyfriend went with us, and so everything was just different last year. So hopefully people run their plans by me. Adult children don't like to run their plans by you. You make Christmas plans and then they're like, well, I'm going to so-and-so's. And I'm like, say what? Last year on Christmas, I had to share my daughter on Christmas Day. That was very crazy and strange for me. It was a first. It was a first. And I try not to get too emotional. I don't know about y'all, but that kind of stuff makes me emotional. I'm a very sentimental person. I was talking to my friend earlier, and I was remembering a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle costume that my grandmother made me. Oh, let me show that to you guys. My grandmother made me when I was a little girl. And I was like, man, you know, I know my mom doesn't have it. I don't know where it is, right? It probably ended up in a landfill somewhere. Something happened to it over the years, but it was handmade by my grandmother. That year she made all of us, all 6 of us kids, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle costumes. She sewed them at home. And she made me a pink bandana, and I got to be the pink Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Like, there's no other pink Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I'm the only one that's ever been. And I was just telling my friend today, you know, I really wish that I had that for my daughter to wear to co-op tomorrow, because we're doing Superhero Day at co-op, and so she's going to be Princess Peach, which I don't know if Princess Peach is necessarily a superhero, but whatever. She has a song about her, so clearly she deserves superhero status in some people's eyes. But I just wish that I had that costume for my daughter to wear. You know, when you don't have the option of those things, you tend to wish you had those things. And of course, my best friend's like, yeah, you know, her mom tries to give her everything from her childhood. And she's like, no, I don't want it. She's not a sentimental person like that. I'm like, well, just give it to me and I'll pretend like it was mine. I'll make up a story in my mind that was, you know, my toy or whatever. And I'll just have your sentimental things. Isn't that crazy? You never know what kind of kids you're going to have. So if you're not sentimental, just know that your kids may be sentimental. So you might want to save it. If you have the room to spare, you may want to save it just in case, and then let your kid decide if they want to throw it out. Because they might need it. They might want it. They might want it for their children or grandchildren. Right? Are y'all sentimental? Y'all have to let me know if I'm the only wackadoo out here being all sentimental over Christmas and husbands and Halloween costumes and different things of that nature. All right. So there's that. Let's see, we've got 15 minutes left. Do I have paint on my face? Oh gosh. All right. I want to get these trees done. I now have green. I have Christmas green. Oh, you're sentimental, Liz. Hi, Miss Beverly. Thank you for sprinkling. Okay. Let me get another thing. Sweetie, would you mind getting me one of those disposable clear cups with some water, please? I'm getting all these paintbrushes full of paint. Ah! Put my hand right in that paint just now. That's what I did. All right. I'm just working straight from the bottles today. Normally I have a little plate or something. I'm not even bothering with it. Just going straight to town with this. And you can get as detailed as you want, going around making this a masterpiece. Or you could even just spray paint it one solid color and be done. And we're just gonna glue the sides. Wow. This is what she brings me. A stack of cups with the very top one. Okay. She apparently has a reasoning behind this situation. What? Can you please just speak like a normal person? It's okay if people hear you.
What do I do about the mummified apples for history?
Oh, the mummified apples for history. I don't know. Ask Lily to look on YouTube for a video on making mummified apples. But I feel like it's not going to happen overnight.
Just follow the video.
Yes, just follow the video. So I got one tree going there. I think I would have liked a duller brown. Or, I mean, a duller green. Could have added some instant coffee to my green had I dumped it out and put on a plate. Ah! I just went out of the line. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, yeah. So I still have kids over here doing schoolwork. We keep we just work until we're done. And we don't start at a certain time in the day just because sometimes we have a late evening or, you know, we just kind of go with the flow around here. Some people start their homeschool work like 8 o'clock on the dot. I don't know many who do that, but I know they exist. One of the luxuries of homeschooling is just being able to start when you want, but you have to, like, the girls, they have to get their stuff done. They can't just start when they want and then stop when they want and be like, well, that's all I'm doing, because, you know, that's not real life. So they've got to get all their stuff done. And little Miss over there is adapting to the heavier workload this year. So until she really adapts and is able to handle the workload along with extra social activities, we are just working on adapting to the workload rather than being like allowing her to, you know, spread herself thin with social things, social engagement. Oh man, why did I do that? Social engagements. I wasn't done. I still have a whole nother one over here, and I put the wrong lid on. Y'all, I'm a mess. Hello, Keffany. So, anyways, come back here with the green. I didn't bring any paper towels. Let's see. I've got a little piece of fabric here. We'll just use this little scrap. My table's a mess. Like, y'all, bear with me. Bear with me. It'll get better. Things will get better. How does that song go? Gray clouds are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Is that from Annie? I don't remember what movie that's from. I don't remember. Another something from years past. What is that? Like, I don't understand why, like, I can remember lyrics to a song from movies and things that I have not seen in literally years, but I cannot remember, like, people's names. It's really crazy. There was a girl at my daughter's little fall dance. And I could not remember her name, and it was driving me insane. It finally came to me yesterday during service, and but I'm like, why can I remember the phone number 867-5309 like nobody's business? Right? That's a song. 867-5309. I can remember that, but people's names, it ain't happening. Okay. I only have 8 minutes left. I'm going to do some of this tree. I'm just painting along, painting. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit wild with this, trying to get it painted because I want to get this glued together so y'all can see it all glued together. Okay. And I can always go back and add more details and things. Shark tails and rabbit tails. Puppy dog tails. Y'all didn't know what you were signing up for. My husband knew. Y'all didn't know. Okay. Let me put this over here. And that's another thing. Okay. If I have stuff just sitting out like this, then I'm more likely to stick something in it. All right. Let me just set this down. And I am going to, okay, good. you're on. I'm gonna put another glue stick in here. Hello, Natalie. I'm not alone. Thank you. Thank you. I like to know that I'm not the only crazy pants in Crazy Town, okay? I'm just going to put a bead of hot glue. You can use wood glue. You can use the gray bottle tight stuff. Loctite, I think. I don't know. You can use whatever your heart desires. Today in Sandraland, we are using what's convenient to me, which is hot glue. So we've got the one. Got the one. Okay. I kind of tried to center it as best I could. In the Waldrop residence, I'm typically not the standard of centering things. Like if somebody is hanging something on a wall, I am not the person they ask to see if it's level or right or anything like that. Why I walked in the kitchen. Yes! Yes. Thank you. Y'all make me feel like I'm not alone in this world where my brain remembers the theme song to The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but I can't remember, like, literally, like, I can't remember what I did yesterday. Who am I? Thank you, Natalie. Thanks, Diane. Yes, the girls are so excited. They're like, well, okay, you're making this tray. What are we going to do with it? I want to go back and see if they have like a fall one, because for our homeschool group, we're going to be putting on a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving potluck thing, kind of like a Friendsgiving. And I really want to have one of these to take with a bunch of goodies in it. Wouldn't that be cute? Like maybe some charcuterie cups. You know how people do that? Like you pre-make the charcuterie cups with like the sausage or pepperoni and the cheese and all that. Look at that. That is fitting so nicely in there. And then I'll come back with a bead of sticky glue stuff. I only have 4 minutes, so. All right. Just wanted to kind of rub off the excess goop there. I will definitely be staining these and sealing them so that this can be look at that. And I'm stuck to keep this. Sorry. Okay. So you definitely want to glue this. Okay, now you have the option. You can put these at a diagonal, which I think I'm going to do instead of putting them like upright. I think I'm going to put them at a diagonal. Yes, a diagonal. And if you wanted to get shorter ones so they're not so like wide, high up, you could do that. But, oh gosh, okay. I could really use something right about now. What is it called? An extension cord. An extension cord would be nice. As something. Anyways, okay. I'm just going to leave that dot right in there, and I can do another dot on this side. Okay. So that I can just get it started, and then when I'm not live and y'all aren't staring at me, right? Making me sweat. Then I'll be able to come in here and do it a little bit gooder. Do it the right way. Do it a righter way. I don't know. Okay. Okay, just try to get it straight in there. And then, but y'all, look at this. Look at how cute that is. a sweet little container for doing cool things. I love it. I love it. So these were just Dollar Tree shelves, $1.25, $1.50, whatever they're charging now. And then the little gingy houses that they have at Dollar Tree. You could do this with so many different things, so many styles, so many holidays, so many seasons. Oh my gosh, I'm reeling. You could do like the stars on the side for 4th of July, Americana. I just put my finger in green paint. You could put, you could do pumpkins on the sides for Thanksgiving, or even do little, like if you have a burner thing, one of those laser cutters, you could do little hats. I want to say patriot, but that's not the word. I'm like pilgrim hats. Thanks guys. Y'all are so sweet. Yes, extension cord. And yes, it would make such a cute centerpiece. You could put poinsettias in here, some greenery, pine cones, and just make something adorable. You could paint little things on the side, add little figures to the side if you want. Sky is the limit. Man, so cool. Hello, Miss Sandy. How are you? So anyways, that's what I've got today, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And all of my shenanigans and crazy talk around here. All the crazy talk. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. I will see you back here on Friday. Me and my brain fog and my crazy pants, plus some power tools. All right? So stay tuned. Let's say a little prayer for me, because this should be fantastic. Such a great idea. Hello, Miss Pamela. Y'all head back over to Craft Around the Clock, refresh your screen, and check out the next crafter. I will see y'all Friday. Thank you for making a homemade home with me today. Bye, y'all.